What's up, fellas? Another day, another dollar. 06 Yfz450. Got this thing off a buddy of mine. Says it was hard to crank. I figured, I don't know. I don't know what I figured. Figured the valves might have needed adjusted, or usually on these cylinder heads, the cams get tight on the journals. And I started ripping it down, and here's what I found. The crank is just about seized. That's what these things are good for. So I gotta pull the motor out. But the good news is I picked up this bottom end here. Brand new bottom end. I took it apart because whoever put this together, I'm glad I took it apart. There is a what do you call it, dowel pin that sits in there, and I'm not sure where it went, but it got crushed, like it was all messed up. Well, the reason I took this bottom end apart, it has brand new cases, brand new crank, but the gears, somebody must not have put the gears in right, and it was like making a clunking noise, like when you'd spin it. It's like clink, 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 clink. So I pulled it apart to inspect it, and I found that this thing was completely crushed. So that would have been bad news. But I'm just going to pull this crank out, put it at this other bottom end or whatever, and or build that bottom end up, it doesn't matter. But that's what I'm working on right now, so I'm going to go ahead and pull this motor out and see what I get into here. Well, common problem. Swing arm bolt's stuck. I'll show you how to get it out with some heat. They make them hollow, probably for this reason. Put a blowtorch on this end, and it's hollow. It'll blow the heat evenly straight through it. That way you can heat the whole bolt up straight across. See the flame? Maybe you can't. Yeah, you can. See the flame? It'll evenly heat that bolt up, and I should be able to just bang that out once that gets hot enough. Now I got it to come out a little bit, so I'm going to superheat this bolt. That should break the rest of the rust loose. I'm going to have to grease the hell out of that thing. And I might have to buy a new bolt by the time I'm done. I might ruin the temper on it. She's getting hot. Well, as you can see, my method works. Once you get that bolt pulled out of there, you got to lube the hell out of it. Put some grease in there. Clean that bolt up. You don't have to pull the bolt the whole way out, but if it's really bad, maybe pull it out. Clean it up before you put it back in. This one doesn't look too bad. I'm going to do a little bit of emery cloth over that and clean that little bit of rust up or whatever, that discoloring on there. I heated the shit out of it, as you all seen, but I had to really beat on that one to get it out. But hopefully, yeah, it should slide back in. Another little trick I did is I put the impact, put the socket on, I spun it real fast, and then you take a wrench and pull it towards you as you're spinning it. That'll usually pull it out too. That's another trick I did with that one. But it's hard to record while I'm freaking doing that stuff, you know. I don't even know where the hell my tripod's at. I'm using my phone right now to record. Seems like the video quality's better on the phone. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and split that bottom end. You can see it through there. And I'm going to build one tonight here. Get this thing put back together. Oh, what a wreck, what a wreck. I got the motor out of this YFZ. Got it all tore down. Got the crank out. It's the bad crank here. Notice how it doesn't, the rod doesn't, barely moves on it. It's like super galled up. But anyhow, got the new crank here. New cases, new everything. So basically what I'm going to do here is, I'm going to build this case up. Put two cases together. Look at that. Brand spanking new. Oh, I got a little bit of rust on here from sitting. Surface rust. I got to clean it up. It's sitting in my freaking, not my toy hauler, but my closed trailer. It gets moisture in there. But yeah, look at this clusterfuck. Holy. How'd you guys like to be doing this? It's not as bad as it looks. Got the whole gear set put together here. It's not too hard. I gotta clean this thing out big time. But yeah, I got the clean gears over here. I'm gonna put them in that one, and then I'm gonna build this one back up too. I got another YFC I gotta put together. The 09 sitting over there. But the motor's a little bit different on that one, I think. I don't know. Can't remember. Yeah, I got this thing. I sprayed it with some penetrating oil. I'll show you the good stuff here. This stuff, a couple drops. Torque CB. This stuff's awesome. You just need a little tiny bit. It works great. It's better than PB Blast or any of the other shit I've ever used. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing all cleaned up here. Oh yeah, I gotta get a new wrist pin. This wrist pin on that piston's, you can see where it's wore. Anytime you ever have any kind of, this is a hardened pin. If you have any kind of wear on there, if you could rub your fingernail across that, if you could feel anything, replace it. Should be smooth as a baby's ass. Alright, I'm gonna get to work here. Get these things put back together. Well, saved all the fun. Put the new crank in here. My hands get too dirty to hold to film, so I just said hell with it. I never usually film. Anyway, got the new crank in. Everything's all kosher, copacetic. So now what I'm gonna do on here, I got some new Yamaha factory rings. Got the piston cleaned up. I'm gonna put the new ring set on here. And man, I should have parts washed the whole motor down. I just cleaned inside the cases. I didn't clean the outside. I guess it really don't matter, as long as the inside's clean. Yeah, I took these old bang bearings out. They were a little crunchy. I don't know if you can hear it or not. This one's making a crunch. Hear it? A little rough. So I took the new bearings that are with the new crank. So that spins nice there, huh? Not too bad. But I'll go ahead and put these rings on and put this cylinder together. Yep, got the motor all together. It's time to put this sucker in. Brought to you by the power of the internet. Isn't that fast how those things go together? Oh, it took me about 20 minutes since the last clip I did there. But yeah, I'm going to throw this thing in here real quick and then should do a fire up tonight. I got to pull that carb off and clean it. Look at all the dirt in there. That's crazy. Makes you wonder. Look at the inside of this boot. This intake boot. Look at all that dirt. Man, people need to take care of stuff. That's why I end up with it, because it's junk. And I fix it up and sell it. But, alright, let's go ahead and get this thing in here. It's about, I don't know, 1 o'clock in the morning. It's getting late. Now, I got my jump back, box here hooked up, as it would be hooked up like if the battery was hooked to the solenoid. So anyway, I got to crank it as normal, pull the clutch in, hit the button. No spark. Okay. Now if I take the hot and then jump the relay like you would jump it if it was bad, it'll have a spark. Let's see if I can do that real quick. Now, does anybody know why I would have a spark when I jump this relay, but it doesn't work normally? I'll hook it back up normally, like the battery was in it. Nothing. Jump it. See, instead of hooking on this side, hook it over here. Jump it. Sparks. This thing drives me nuts. Anybody knows, let me know. Every night Daisy comes out here and goes to pee. I don't know if you can see it. 1 rabbit, 2 rabbits. There's a 3rd one up there. Look at her. Still as can be. Get them bunnies. Get the bunnies. Get them bunnies. Hurry up, May. Go get them. Go get the bunnies. She's in hunting mode right now. She's been trying to get this bunny for the last 2-3 months. Get that bunny. Get that bunny. Get the bunny rabbit. Go get it, May. Go get it. Hurry up. She'll sit here and stalk this thing for about 10 minutes. Still has yet to get it, but she tries. Get the bunny. Go get that bunny. Come on, go get it. I just scared the bunny away. She's mad, look at her. What happened? Go get it. Go get the bunny. It's gone now. It's too late. Boy, you slow.